I'm Chip Wade, TV host, designer, and contractor here in the Daltile booth at Surfaces. We've got a lot of amazing new products here. In fact, if you just look here, the setup here, I would call this pretty one of a kind. This is pretty iconic, what they're doing with tile. I mean, this is provocative. I've been doing this business for, pushing 20 years, and so I've seen quite a bit of transition in materials, in finishes, and new product launches. This year is a special one. I think they've pent up a lot of this creative energy and have just blasted the market with some amazing brand new looks. I'm building a number of different promo houses this year, and I'm incorporating quite a bit of the new product launches that are here today. In fact, this one here I absolutely love. This is really indicative of a lot of what we're seeing trend-wise, which is coupling geometric shape, sheen, along with kind of monochromatic colors, but still have the natural stone looks in there. A very, very classic and sophisticated palette, but it's edgy and just edgy enough. As an architect and someone that designs for people all over the country, this is the kind of the combination that we're looking for. We're looking for something that's understated until you get close to it, and then it's unbelievable. And that's what's really coming to life here in the Daltile booth. One of the most provocative things you can see here actually behind me, because this is so obvious to look at, these big panoramic slabs. When we talk about large format porcelain, so I'm 6+ feet tall, we have 11 foot plus and wide, these massive book matched beauties. This would not only be almost impossible to find in nature, but to be able to secure it, order it, deliver it, and install it somewhat quickly and use it on different planes. I've used panoramic slabs cut to fit on everything from massive wall panels to surfaces to floors in matte finishes all the way to natural stone looks that, again, are so eye-catching. But again, the theme that we're seeing here is that it is provocative when you get up close, and some even when you're far away, which is what this is doing for us. As we kind of move through, there's so many different new products. Of course, the stone and matte concrete looks. This is a really hard finish for manufacturers to get right. This takes a lot of effort. When you see this, there's actually sheen change as you move across it. Actually seeing it in different patterns where there's almost like a metallic hue inside that earthy tone. This, again, that's that provocative detail that we get when we're up close, but when you step away, it's not too daunting. So again, you're gonna see that pattern repeated through a lot of the different product categories, but again, this natural concrete look is just absolutely gorgeous, and there's more products like this coming to market in different shapes and geometries, which of course I love. One of my favorites is actually over here. This is new, it's launching, but this really sums up, I think, like the tile technology that's now becoming available. If you look here, this is called Star Castle. Really, really something special. This can really be appreciated kind of from oblique angles. Whether this is like a large, 2-story hotel lobby type install, a floor-to-ceiling application in a master bathroom, this really shows off when we have floor-to-ceiling plane with this reflective edge that's on here. So we see this in the vertical diamond. We've got the chevron actually right behind me over here that actually shows off the sheen change kind of in a different matte. What's great about this, though, is, again, the same type of thing. It feels monochromatic with the sheen, no more than 2 elements when you're far away, but when you get up close, there's so much pearlescence in here. There's shade change, and there's even contour to the tile, which is just show-stopping. This stuff really looks design forward, especially when you get close, which is what I know that I'm looking for. I think one of the last things that I'll kind of cover is maybe a category that a lot of folks aren't even familiar with, which is exterior, even paver product. This is called exteriors, and this is, I'm doing so many more projects where there are the indoor-outdoor elements that are really being demanded by the consumer, but having elements that definitely play in the exterior space, but then can also be brought into the interior space. I've had great success using exteriors on the interior of the house to give that great connected foundational feel. And these things are big and thick pavers. You can kind of come here and you can see exactly what these are. These are large format, get my workout today, because this is a for real product right here. Look at this, porcelain, beautiful contour. and these come in very large sizes. You can see the assortment here. Again, from an inset like this, which I would say is fairly typical, but even a full raised platform decks on pods. But again, I think the magic for this material is bringing the exterior landscape paver to the inside, even with aprons, with mud splashes and foyers, things like that. This product excels like few others. So some great things here at Surfaces. This booth is amazing. There's stuff that I haven't even seen. There's a lot more to see, so definitely check it out. Again, we're at Daltile. Good luck. Technology really meets functionality and ease of installation with a product called Revo Tile. Revo Tile is real tile. If you look at this, this is a full thickness tile. It's not a shaved down tile, but you can see there's an SBC backer on here, and the real technology comes in the bond and the adhesion between the tile and the backer. It seeps into the penetration of the porcelain tile, making this an unbelievably strong cross section. And why that's important is because this can turn into a floating floor system that can go over existing subfloor, existing hardwood, or even existing tile without having to remove it. That's really important as a DIYer or an installer that can come in and actually remodel over an existing space and be able to grout it and walk on it in the same day. This is unheard of in the tile category, but now it's actually possible with this click lock system that comes together. You can see just how easy it goes together. There is a decoupling membrane that is an underlayment that actually acts as a slip plane for this tile. So it clips together just like you would assume an LVP would. And what it does is the whole entire floor moves together in its own diaphragm and floats on top of this system. But what it allows you to do is it allows you to be able to install it in a matter of minutes. No thin set, no mixing, no extra tools, no cleanup. You can use traditional cutting tools. A tile score and snap cuts all of this just fine, but you can walk on it while it's being installed and grout it while other people are still installing. So that's how, for like a master bathroom remodel, you can have a couple of guys go in, start to install, and somebody can come and follow and grout and be finished and out of there in the same day. This is a true revolution when it comes to tile, because we get all the benefits of real porcelain tile and all the benefits of the ease of installation of something like an LVP. Another new product that we're seeing here is called rigid clay. Again, we're at Daltile. This has a great repetitive feature. I love tiles that authentically kind of bring in half geometries over the whole entire tile itself to give that higher resolution. Again, the mixture of orientation of the graining works really well. The fact that our color palettes across Daltile's entire spectrum go together as a designer and an architect makes it really, really easy that I can specify even remotely with confidence, which is something I know that all of us are looking to be able to do. So actually having more and more offerings from Daltile where, cross categories still coordinate with one another is really special. Now, one thing that we have here on this particular tile is something called microband. Now, this is a technology that is applied in the manufacturing process. But this is basically an antimicrobial coating that won't wash off. This is a very, very hot topic for clients for obvious reasons these days, but having something that's not going to wear or wash off, that decreases the amount of contaminants and bacteria that's integrated into the tile itself. This is actually across quite a number of different SKUs in the Daltile category, but there's new ones coming out with these great architectural looks that include it as well.